Is it really true that sign languages are complex? Absolutely. Sign languages are vibrant forms of communication, just like spoken languages, and they come with their own set of grammatical rules. One fascinating aspect is their unique structure, which can include variations in word order. For instance, the sequence in which signs are made can significantly change the meaning of a sentence. Facial expressions also play a crucial role. They can add emotions and nuances that words might miss. Additionally, the speed of movement can impact understanding. If a sign is made too quickly or slowly, it may confuse the listener. This complexity highlights how rich and varied nonverbal communication truly is. It's a beautiful reminder of how diverse language can be, showing that communication goes beyond just words. Isn't it amazing to think that something as simple as a sign can carry such depth? Did you know redheads faced vampire superstitions in ancient Greece? In this fascinating culture, having red hair was not just a unique trait, it came with a mix of awe and fear. Ancient Greeks believed that red hair was so rare and unusual that it carried certain mystical qualities. Some people even thought that after they died, redheads could transform into vampires. This belief reflected a broader understanding of hair color and physical traits in society. Red was often associated with the divine or powerful forces, but it also sparked concerns about evil and danger. Superstitions surrounding redheads highlight how different societies interpret unique characteristics. Think about it. Today we see redheads as part of a beautiful spectrum of hair colors, but in ancient times their rarity led to strangely imaginative beliefs. It's intriguing to consider how these cultural narratives shape perceptions of individuality and difference throughout history. What other odd beliefs might past cultures have had about hair color? Have you ever wondered about Spain's tallest mountain? At a stunning 3,818 meters, 12,198 feet, Pico de Teide towers over the beautiful island of Tenerife in the Canary Islands. This majestic volcano isn't just the highest point in Spain. It holds the title of the tallest peak on any island in the Atlantic Ocean. Teide's dramatic landscape features unique rock formations and vibrant volcanic craters, attracting visitors from all over the world. The mountain is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its breathtaking scenery and rich biodiversity. If you enjoy stargazing, the Teide National Park is one of the best places on Earth to view the night sky due to its high altitude and minimal light pollution. Whether you're hiking to the summit or exploring the fascinating flora and fauna around it, a trip to Pico de Teide promises an unforgettable adventure. What if hair could be your canvas for art? Hair art is a fascinating and temporary artistic technique that transforms hair into a canvas, capturing stunning images that exist only until a photograph is taken. This innovative method celebrates personal expression and creativity, allowing artists to experiment with colors, textures, and styles without the permanence of traditional mediums. Imagine intricate patterns woven through strands or vibrant colors that bloom with every twist and braid. In a world where we often seek lasting impressions, hair art reminds us of the beauty in fleeting moments, sparking joy and inspiration. This ephemeral art form is growing in popularity, attracting those eager to showcase their individuality, whether at festivals, photo shoots, or special events. Artists often share their work on social media, creating a community that appreciates the delicate, transient nature of hair art. So next time you admire a stunning hairstyle, consider the artistry behind it. What stories could these delicate designs tell if preserved just for a moment? Believe it or not, Hurricane Wilma was a record breaker. This powerful storm, recorded in 2005, holds the title for the largest hurricane ever documented. It blasted through the Caribbean, starting as a tropical depression and quickly intensifying. As it developed, it unleashed sustained winds of an astonishing 183 miles per hour. That speed is equivalent to a high-speed train racing down the track. Wilma made landfall in Mexico, causing widespread devastation and flooding, and leaving millions without power. Scientists study storms like Wilma to understand their formation and behavior, helping to improve forecasting techniques. This information is crucial for ensuring safety during hurricane season. The sheer size and strength of Wilma not only astounded meteorologists, but also left a lasting impact on communities that are still recovering today. Can you imagine witnessing such force of nature firsthand? You won't believe this about astronauts' nails. Astronauts face a surprising challenge during their time in space, a condition called anacolysis, where their fingernails can actually detach from the nail bed after spacewalks. This peculiar issue arises from the unique environment of space and the design of their spacesuits. When astronauts venture outside the International Space Station, they wear specialized gloves that protect their hands but also exert pressure on their nails. As they work in a zero-gravity environment, the combination of squeezing and pulling can lead to this unsettling condition. Imagine floating in space, doing your job, and then realizing that your fingernails are coming loose. While it's not life-threatening, it certainly adds a strange twist to life as an astronaut. Researchers are looking for better glove designs to prevent this from happening in the future. How wild is that? Here's a wild fact about Wrocław's dwarf statues. In Wrocław, Poland, more than 300 tiny dwarf statues are tucked into the streets, hiding in plain sight. These charming little figures began as a playful protest against communism in the 1980s, symbolizing the spirit of hope and resilience among the people. Over time, they transformed into delightful tourist attractions, each statue showcasing different professions, personalities, or significant moments in history. Picture a tiny professor, a quirky musician, or even a heroic firefighter. There's a dwarf for almost every occupation. Visitors love to hunt for these hidden gems, snapping photos and sharing stories about their discoveries. So whether you spot them perched on a ledge or peeking from a flower bed, these whimsical dwarfs add a touch of magic to Wrocław's charming streets. Who knew a symbol of protest could turn into such a fun scavenger hunt? You might be shocked to learn that discover the staggering possibilities of chess. The world of chess offers a complex and fascinating landscape that goes far beyond mere strategy. In fact, chess is so intricate that the number of unique possible games exceeds the total number of atoms in the universe, which is estimated to be around 10 to the 80th power. This astonishing fact highlights the depth and variety this ancient game possesses. Each move opens up a staggering array of potential responses, leading to a near infinite number of game variations. Think about it. After just a few moves, the board can transform into an elaborate web of strategies, making every game feel fresh and unique. This complexity explains why chess has endured through centuries, entertaining everyone from casual players to renowned grandmasters. Each match represents a new puzzle waiting to be solved, and players continually craft new tactics and refine their strategies. So the next time you sit down for a game of chess, appreciate the vast universe of possibilities that awaits you. What strategy will you choose to explore? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Antarctica inspired brave adventures. The icy realm of Antarctica has been the stage for some of the most thrilling stories in human exploration. In the early 20th century, the race to the South Pole captivated the world, featuring two legendary adventurers, Roald Amundsen and Robert Falcon Scott. Amundsen, renowned for his meticulous preparation and deep understanding of the harsh Antarctic climate, reached the pole in December 1911, a full month ahead of Scott. Although Scott's expedition ended tragically with his death on the return journey, his story remains one of bravery and dedication, reminding us of the sacrifices made in the name of exploration. Just a few years later, in 1914, Ernest Shackleton's Endurance expedition became a tale of epic survival when his ship was trapped in ice for months. Shackleton's remarkable leadership and resilience guided his crew through harrowing conditions, ultimately leading them to safety against all odds. These incredible tales resonate with adventure seekers today, embodying the indomitable human spirit that dares to push boundaries, making Antarctica a lasting symbol of courage and perseverance. You might be shocked to learn that Will Smith declined Neo. In the late 90s, Will Smith, a superstar celebrated for his charm and charisma, faced a major career decision that would change the course of film history. He was offered the role of Neo in the groundbreaking sci-fi blockbuster The Matrix, a film renowned for its stunning visuals and revolutionary storytelling. Despite the film's legendary status and immense popularity, Smith turned down the role, choosing instead to star in Wild Wild West. Many fans and critics see this as a missed opportunity for cinematic greatness, especially considering the legacy of The Matrix. However, Smith stands by his decision, believing he wouldn't have suited the role of Neo, which demanded a depth and style he didn't feel aligned with at that moment in his career. Instead, he embraced the quirky, Western action genre, injecting his unique flair into the character of Jim West. This twist in his journey reminds us that creating our own path can sometimes be more fulfilling than chasing after the roles others deem prestigious, even if that path leads us away from a revolutionary film. Turns out, the truth is that Beyoncé's name is special. Beyoncé Giselle Knowles-Carter, one of today's most celebrated music icons, carries a beautiful piece of family history within her name. Her first name, Beyoncé, pays tribute to her mother, Tina Knowles' maiden name, reflecting a heartfelt connection to her roots. This unique naming choice not only highlights her family's heritage, but also mirrors her distinct artistry in the music industry. Recognizable and memorable, her name has become synonymous with incredible talent and success. Growing up in Houston, Texas, Beyoncé soaked in a blend of music, dance, and performance, which paved the way for her remarkable rise to fame. Beginning with the girl group Destiny's Child, she captured hearts worldwide before stepping into her powerful solo career. Beyoncé's name is more than just a label. It embodies her personal story, showcasing her journey from her mother's legacy to becoming a global superstar. With multiple awards and a drive to empower others, Beyoncé illustrates how heritage and identity shape remarkable talents and inspire countless fans around the world. You might be shocked to learn that anteaters eat 35,000 ants daily. These incredible creatures have a flair for snacking on insects, making them true champions in the ant-eating world. With their long, slender snouts and super sticky tongues, anteaters are evolutionarily crafted for this unique diet. A flick of their tongues can reach an astonishing speed of 160 times per minute, allowing them to swiftly capture ants and termites with precision. Their sharp claws are not just for show. They play a vital role in helping anteaters break through tough surfaces like decaying logs and hard-packed soil to access their favorite meals. What might appear as a massive feast is merely a tedious daily ritual, as the average anteater dedicates up to 12 hours hunting for food. Can you picture that? Roaming through grasslands and forests for hours on end, they tirelessly forage for nourishment. This fascinating behavior showcases the remarkable diversity in nature and highlights how various species adapt to their environments. Each ant consumed not only fuels the anteater, but also illustrates the intricate web of life, where every creature has its essential part. Hard to believe, but this phone costs $48 million. The Falcon Supernova iPhone 6 Pink Diamond is not just any smartphone. It holds the crown for being the most expensive mobile phone in the world. Imagine a device made from luxurious 24-karat gold, a stunning pink diamond embedded on its back, plus a sleek platinum coating. This extravagant version of the iPhone 6 isn't just about looks either. It comes equipped with advanced theft protection systems, ensuring that such a valuable piece remains secure. The craftsmanship behind this phone is like a work of art, combining cutting-edge technology with elite materials. Owning one of these is often reserved for the wealthiest of individuals, transforming an everyday gadget into a true status symbol. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to use a phone worth millions? Guess what really drives pangolins to roll up tight? Pangolins, unique mammals covered entirely in keratin scales, have an extraordinary defense mechanism. When threatened, they curl into a nearly impenetrable ball. This remarkable action reveals only their sharp, overlapping plates, tough enough to withstand attacks from formidable predators like lions and leopards. These scales, composed of keratin, the same material found in human fingernails, are not only flexible, but also highly effective at deflecting bites. Mothers also demonstrate this protective behavior, rolling around their young to create a living shield from danger. However, the very features that help them survive in the wild have made pangolins a target for human greed. Their scales are mistakenly believed to have medicinal properties, leading to their status as one of the most trafficked animals worldwide. Conservationists are now working tirelessly to protect these remarkable creatures, whose silent strength and prehistoric armor highlight a fascinating chapter in mammalian evolution. Will we work to save pangolins before it's too late? Most people don't know this, but Washington was broke. Despite being one of the wealthiest landowners in America, with 60,000 acres and 300 slaves, George Washington faced a surprising financial challenge. When it came time for his presidential inauguration in New York City, he found himself low on cash and had to borrow money to make the trip. This situation highlights a striking irony. A man who had immense wealth on paper struggled with day-to-day expenses. Washington's reality serves as a reminder that wealth does not always translate to liquidity or readily available cash. He had invested heavily in land, crops, and his estate, which left him cash poor. This historical tidbit not only sheds light on Washington's personal finances, but also reflects the complexities many farmers and landowners faced in early America. Isn't it fascinating how even the founding fathers had money troubles? Why is Paris the ultimate destination for love? With its enchanting streets and mesmerizing sights, Paris is lovingly dubbed the City of Love. From the iconic Eiffel Tower to the charming bridges of the Seine, the city creates a backdrop that feels like a romantic film set. But it's not just the scenery. The atmosphere is what truly captures the heart. Strolling through quaint cafes, where the aroma of freshly baked croissants fills the air, couples can find cozy corners to share intimate moments. Yet Paris isn't just about romance. It's a global hub for business, finance, and culture, making it a vibrant metropolis. Here you can experience everything from world-class art in the Louvre to top-notch culinary experiences that will tantalize your taste buds. And don't forget about fashion. Paris reigns as the fashion capital of the world, drawing designers and trendsetters from across the globe. Major fashion weeks showcase the latest styles, turning the city into a creative runway. So whether you're there to fall in love or dive into the latest trends, Paris has something magical waiting for everyone. What if aliens abducted you? Get covered! This quirky question brings us to the amusing world of alien abduction insurance, a concept that has intrigued many and resulted in approximately 50,000 policies sold across the globe, mostly in the United States and England. These whimsical insurance policies are not designed to meet serious claims, but rather highlight our fascination with extraterrestrial life and the human tendency to prepare for the unlikely. People often joke about the possibility of being taken aboard a UFO, and this insurance gives them a playful sense of security. The policies usually promise a payout if the insured is abducted, or sometimes even if they just see a UFO. While many might view these policies as comical, they serve a deeper purpose. They reflect our curiosity about the universe and what lies beyond our planet. In a world where we often seek assurance against uncertainties, who wouldn't want to be covered for an alien encounter? Here's a wild fact about the Mariana Trench. This remarkable underwater feature in the Pacific Ocean is the deepest place on Earth, reaching a staggering depth of about 7 miles. To put that in perspective, if you were to drop Mount Everest into the trench, the mountain would still be fully submerged, with miles of water weighing down above it. This extreme environment creates crushing pressure and complete darkness, making it one of the most challenging places to explore. Despite these harsh conditions, the trench is home to fascinating and unique creatures, many of which have adapted in surprising ways. For instance, some organisms have developed special proteins to survive the intense pressure, while others can produce light to navigate through the darkness. Scientists are still uncovering the mysteries of this deep ocean world. So who knows what other incredible life forms await discovery in the Mariana Trench? What if I told you giraffes have a quirky courtship dance? During their fascinating courtship ritual, male giraffes engage in a rather unique behavior. They gently butt their heads against a female's rear end until she urinates. At first glance, this might seem surprising or even odd, but it serves a very important purpose. When the female finally does urinate, the male giraffe tests her urine for chemical signals, indicating whether she is ovulating. This is crucial information for the male, as it helps him determine the best time to mate. In the wild, timing is everything. especially in the competition for mates. This curious behavior not only highlights the giraffe's intriguing mating rituals, but also showcases how animals have adapted unique strategies to ensure their reproductive success. Next time you think about giraffes, remember this unusual dance of love. Why should we care about foxicles and misinformation? Foxicles, those clever mixes of humor and satire, can captivate an audience while also walking a fine line. Often crafted to entertain, they can sometimes blur the lines between truth and falsehood, creating a tricky dilemma for consumers of information. As our world becomes filled with content, from social media to streaming platforms, the ability to distinguish between genuine and misleading narratives grows ever more crucial. Viewers might find themselves chuckling at a funny foxicle, but they also risk absorbing false concepts along the way. This phenomenon underscores how essential it is to hone our critical thinking skills. By questioning the sources and motivations behind what we read or watch, we can better shield ourselves from misinformation. With technology advancing rapidly, developing a keen eye for discerning fact from fiction is not just helpful, it's necessary for navigating today's information age. How can we become savvy consumers of media and protect ourselves from getting lost in a sea of foxicles? Here's what actually happens when you mix up raise and raise. The English language is full of surprises, and the words raise and raise are perfect examples. Despite sounding the same, they have entirely opposite meanings. Raise means to lift something up or increase it, like when you raise your hand in class or raise money for a good cause. On the other hand, raze means to completely destroy or demolish something, such as tearing down an old building. This can lead to some comical misunderstandings. Imagine telling someone you're going to raise money for charity. That definitely sends the wrong message. Such homophones add to the richness and complexity of English, reminding us to pay attention to context. So next time you hear someone using these words, will you know the difference? Most people don't know this, but crocodile tears are real. This popular phrase suggests fake sadness, yet it comes from an intriguing biological process. Crocodiles possess powerful jaw muscles that, when they eat, press on glands to release tears, not out of sorrow, but to clean their eyes. Living along sandy shores, these reptiles encounter irritants that can cloud their vision, so their tears play an essential role in maintaining clear sight during hunts. Interestingly, the first recorded mention of this phenomenon dates back to the 14th century, when observers misinterpreted the tears as signs of emotional weeping. This misunderstanding eventually led to the metaphor we use today. However, it's important to remember that crocodiles are cold-blooded predators, acting out of instinct rather than empathy. Their tear secretion mechanism is crucial for their survival, as it helps prevent infections and enhances their hunting prowess. Contemporary researchers are also exploring similar tear production in other species, aiming to uncover how tears may have evolved beyond mere emotional responses, serving essential purposes like hygiene and protection. Isn't it fascinating how such a common expression holds a deeper truth? Believe it or not, the bumblebee bat is tiny. This remarkable creature holds the title for the smallest mammal in the world, measuring less than 30 millimeters in length. Imagine a bat that fits comfortably in the palm of your hand. Native to parts of Thailand and Myanmar, this little bat has a wingspan of about 15 centimeters, which is much larger than its body. Its small size allows it to flutter around in search of insects, its main source of food. Bumblebee bats have a unique appearance, with tiny, delicate features that make them look almost like little flying bees, hence the name. These bats thrive in their natural habitats by roosting in caves or under palm leaves, where they remain safe from predators. Despite their size, they play a critical role in the ecosystem by controlling insect populations. Sadly, their populations are threatened due to habitat loss and climate change. By learning more about these fascinating animals, we can better appreciate the wonders of nature and the importance of conserving their habitats. Did you know cucumbers are 95% water? This refreshing veggie isn't just a crunchy snack, it's nature's very own moisturizer. With around 95% of its weight coming from water, cucumbers can help keep your skin hydrated and healthy. That's why they often find a place in spa treatments and beauty remedies. When you apply cucumber slices on your eyes, the coolness and moisture can help reduce puffiness and soothe irritation. But the benefits don't stop there. Eating cucumbers can also support hydration in your body, especially during hot summer days. Plus, they're low in calories and packed with vitamins like K and C, making them a fantastic choice for your overall health. So whether you toss them in salads, blend them in smoothies, or enjoy them plain, cucumbers are a delicious way to get more water in your diet. Who knew a simple vegetable could be so beneficial to your skin and body? Give cucumbers a try and let their natural goodness elevate your hydration game. Ever thought about why bots outnumber humans online? It's surprising to learn that humans only make up 48% of internet users, while bots account for the remaining 52%. These bots, which are automated programs, perform a range of tasks that keep the internet running smoothly. For instance, search engine bots help index the vast amount of information available online, allowing search engines like Google to deliver relevant results when you type in a query. On the flip side, we also have malicious bots that generate spam and conduct cyber attacks, cluttering our inboxes and sometimes compromising security. This means that when you navigate the web, there's a good chance you're interacting with a bot rather than a real person. As technology advances, the role of bots is set to grow even further, raising questions about how this will shape our online experiences. Will bots continue to dominate the digital landscape? Here's what actually happens when shoes go giant. In 2015, an innovative Indian shoe company made history by crafting the world's largest shoe, measuring an astonishing 6.4 meters long and nearly 3 meters high. This footwear giant isn't just eye-catching. It's a whopping size 2,090, a figure so large it seems like it steps straight out of a fairy tale. Constructed from leather, rubber, and foam, this enormous shoe symbolizes creativity and craftsmanship at its best. The company aimed to create something unique for a marketing campaign, but ended up setting a world record instead. Imagine the sheer number of people that could fit inside. This monumental shoe not only showcases the potential of design and manufacturing, but also attracts curious visitors who want to see this remarkable feat in person. How many other records will be broken by imaginative minds around the globe? Did you know that istock ablation boosts shrimp breeding? This fascinating procedure is frequently used in breeding facilities to enhance reproduction in female shrimp. During istock ablation, one or both of a female shrimp's istocks, the organs responsible for storing and transporting sperm, are carefully removed. This process encourages the shrimp's ovaries to develop more rapidly and promotes spawning or the release of eggs. The goal is to optimize breeding conditions, resulting in larger quantities of healthy offspring. Breeders often rely on this method to improve shrimp farming efficiency, especially as demand for these crustaceans continues to rise in culinary markets around the world. By carefully managing and enhancing the reproductive health of shrimp, aquaculture experts can ensure a stable supply of shrimp, contributing to both local economies and global seafood markets. Isn't it amazing how science can help us nurture and grow our food sources? Can you believe Voyager 1 is having issues? In November 2023, this pioneer of space exploration encountered a glitch that halted its ability to send back readable scientific and engineering data. Voyager 1, launched in 1977, has traveled more than 14 billion miles from Earth, becoming the farthest human-made object in space. For over 4 decades, it has provided invaluable information about our solar system and beyond, sending back stunning images of distant planets and valuable data about cosmic radiation. Suddenly, this trusted source of knowledge hit a snag, raising concerns among scientists and space enthusiasts alike. Engineers are hard at work troubleshooting, trying to understand the cause of the malfunction and restore normal operations. Although it's frustrating to think about a beloved spacecraft facing challenges, such incidents remind us of the complexities involved in space exploration. Each mission comes with risks, and clever adjustments often pave the way for unexpected discoveries. Will Voyager 1 bounce back and continue its epic journey? We all hope so. Get fit while you charge your devices. The Emperor Desk Bike by Lifespan is a game changer for anyone working from home. This innovative piece of exercise equipment doubles as a power source, allowing you to pedal your way to a healthier lifestyle while keeping your devices charged. Just 30 minutes of cycling can generate enough electricity to power a smartphone or even a laptop. Imagine getting your daily exercise in and not worrying about your gadgets running out of juice. It's the perfect solution for remote workers who want to stay active. You can pedal during conference calls or while catching up on emails. The bike's design makes it easy to incorporate into your workspace, so you can seamlessly blend productivity and fitness. Whether you need a boost of energy for your next project or just want to maintain a healthy routine, the Emperor Desk Bike offers a fun and effective way to keep both your body and your devices energized. Believe it or not, lungfish can breathe air. These remarkable creatures have a unique ability that sets them apart from many other fish. Lungfish are found in some low-oxygen environments, such as stagnant ponds or muddy waters, where they face challenges other fish cannot. During dry spells, when water levels drop, lungfish can adapt by surfacing to gulp air directly from the atmosphere. This incredible adaptation allows them to survive for extended periods without water. Equipped with a specialized lung-like structure, they can breathe air, which is quite different from the gills that most fish use. Some species of lungfish even go into a state of dormancy, burying themselves in mud and entering a sort of hibernation until the next rainfall brings back their aquatic habitat. With this amazing survival technique, lungfish thrive in harsh conditions that would be deadly for other fish. So the next time you're at the water's edge, consider the extraordinary lungfish and its amazing abilities to withstand droughts and low-oxygen scenarios. What does your denim collection say about you? In the United States, the average person owns 7 pairs of blue jeans, perfectly matching the days of the week. This love for denim isn't just about comfort, it's a cultural phenomenon. Blue jeans have a rich history, evolving from workwear in the 1800s to fashion staples today. Whether you're a fan of skinny jeans, boot cuts, or relaxed fits, these versatile pants have a way of expressing personal style. Think about it. Each pair can reflect different moods or occasions, maybe a classic blue for a casual outing, or distressed jeans for a fun night out. Plus, they're practical. You can dress up jeans with a fancy top for a night out, or keep it laid back with a simple t-shirt. So how many pairs do you have in your closet? It might be time to evaluate your own denim collection. Prepare to be amazed by Bangkok's full name. This bustling city in Thailand is not just known for its vibrant street life and cultural landmarks, it also holds a quirky title that exceeds 100 letters. The full name, Krungthep Maha Nakhon Amun Ratanakosin Mahinthar Yuthaya, describes the city's rich history and majestic features. Locals often opt for the shorter, easier version, Bangkok, to keep things simple. The long name translates to something like City of Angels and reflects its legendary past, where each word represents significant elements of Thai culture. Imagine telling someone you're from a place with such a lengthy name. It's almost like a tongue twister. This fascinating aspect highlights Thailand's unique identity and cultural pride, making Bangkok not just a tourist destination, but also a city steeped in history. Have you ever encountered a place with such a lengthy name? You'll be amazed by our communication habits. Recent insights reveal that people love sharing their personal experiences and thoughts, especially on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. This trend highlights a significant cultural shift where storytelling and expressing opinions have become essential parts of our daily lives. Think about it. How often do we scroll through our feeds, captivated by friends' vacation photos, heartfelt stories, or even quick thoughts on current events? This sharing creates a sense of community, allowing individuals to connect over shared experiences or differing viewpoints. It also empowers people to tell their stories, making them feel valued and heard. In a world where face-to-face conversations are declining, social media serves as a vital platform that fosters these connections. Are we witnessing the rise of a new era in communication, where personal stories hold immense power? Did you know that robots can look just like us? One fascinating example is the work of Hiroshi Ishiguro, a Japanese innovator who specializes in creating incredibly lifelike robots equipped with artificial intelligence. His most notable creation, the Geminoid HI-1, is actually an exact replica of Ishiguro himself. This robot is not just a simple facsimile, it showcases remarkable attention to detail, from the texture of the skin to the subtle movements that mimic human expressions. Geminoid HI-1 can even engage in conversation, responding to questions and maintaining a lifelike demeanor. Ishiguro's work raises exciting questions about the future of robotics and how these creations might interact with us daily. Will we embrace robots that look and act like ourselves, or are there ethical boundaries we should consider? As technology continues to advance, the lines between human and robot might blur even further. Here's how England tackled a toxic swimming crisis. In a bold move to protect public health, a lake in England was dyed black to deter swimmers from entering its dangerous waters. Despite clear danger signs warning of its toxicity, people continued to swim, putting their health at risk. The local authorities decided that a visual deterrent was necessary to enhance awareness and ensure safety. By turning the lake's water a deep black, they hoped to discourage adventurous swimmers and remind everyone of the potential hazards lurking beneath the surface. This unusual strategy highlights the importance of creativity in public safety measures. It's a remarkable case where an eye-catching solution was implemented to prevent accidents and protect lives. How often do you see such unique approaches to safety challenges? You might be shocked to learn that Michael was Russia's first Tsar. His reign kicked off the Romanov dynasty, which would rule the country for over 300 years. Michael Romanov became Tsar in 1613 after a tumultuous time known as the Time of Troubles, when Russia faced famine, foreign invasion, and political chaos. As the first Tsar of the Romanovs, he restored stability and unity to the nation, laying the foundation for a powerful dynasty. The Romanovs not only expanded Russia's borders, but also influenced culture and politics, making significant contributions to the Russian Orthodox Church. Under their rule, Russia evolved into a major European power, ultimately leading to the grand era of Peter the Great and Catherine the Great. The Romanov dynasty lasted until the early 20th century, ending dramatically with the Russian Revolution in 1917. Isn't it fascinating how one person's rise can change the course of a nation's history? Surprisingly, it's a fact that bulls can't see red. Many people believe that the color red drives bulls into a frenzy, but science tells a different story. Bulls are actually colorblind to red in other colors, meaning they can't distinguish between them like humans can. Instead of the color itself, it's the movement of the waving red cape, or muleta, during bullfighting that triggers their aggressive instincts. When the matador flaps the cloth, it catches the bull's attention, making it charge. This misconception has its roots in the dramatic spectacle of bullfighting, where the red cloth is often seen as a symbol of blood and aggression. Understanding this can change how we view these powerful animals and their instincts. So next time you think of bulls in red, remember it's really all about action and reaction, not color. Surprisingly, it's a fact that dogs sense your emotions. Our furry friends are truly remarkable creatures with an extraordinary ability to smell, which is up to 100,000 times more sensitive than humans. This incredible olfactory skill enables them to detect a variety of scents, including those linked to our emotional states. When we experience strong feelings like fear or joy, our bodies emit specific chemical compounds, and dogs are adept at picking up on these changes. For instance, when you feel anxious, your body releases chemicals that create a unique scent, and dogs can detect this subtle change. They respond by offering comfort, whether through snuggling or simply staying close by. This instinctive behavior showcases their deep bond with humans as they try to understand our emotional landscape. Consequently, your dog might linger by your side when you're sad or excitedly greet you when you're happy. It's fascinating to think that your pet not only thrives on companionship, but also resonates with your feelings, engaging with you on an emotional level. Isn't it amazing how our dogs can connect with us beyond words? Here's a wild fact about Apple's first logo. When Apple was founded in 1976, its logo was quite different from the iconic Apple we see today. Instead of a simple fruit design, The original logo depicted the legendary scientist Isaac Newton sitting under a tree, an image that represented knowledge and innovation. The intricate drawing showed Newton deep in thought, symbolizing the quest for understanding and creativity, which was at the heart of Apple's philosophy. This logo was designed by Ronald Wayne, one of Apple's co-founders, and was a nod to the inspiration that comes from moments of discovery. However, this complex design didn't quite fit the growing tech company's modern vibe. Just a year later, Apple switched to the more recognizable Apple shape, which has evolved over the years, but remains instantly recognizable worldwide. It's fascinating to think how a simple fruit has become so intertwined with technology and creativity. What do you think about the change from Newton to the apple? Prepare to be amazed by Canada's sweet ice wine. This unique wine is crafted from grapes that are left hanging on the vine until winter temperatures freeze them solid. Why is this process so special? When the grapes freeze, the water inside them transforms into ice, concentrating their sugars. This results in a luscious, sweet flavor profile that wine lovers crave. Interestingly, ice wine is often enjoyed as a dessert wine, pairing beautifully with cheeses or chocolate. Canada, particularly regions like Niagara and British Columbia, is renowned for producing some of the finest ice wines in the world. The process requires careful timing and a bit of luck with the weather, making each bottle a true treasure. So next time you want to impress your friends or add a touch of luxury to a meal, don't overlook this gem from Canada. Is it really true that Africa is the hottest continent? Yes, it absolutely is. With regions like the Sahara Desert, temperatures can soar above 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, making Africa a land of extreme heat. However, its climate is not just one thing. It ranges from scorching deserts to lush tropical rainforests and sprawling savannas. This diversity is fascinating, yet the intense heat creates serious challenges. Many areas face severe water scarcity, which is a big concern for millions of people living there. As Africa's population continues to grow, the strain on food resources and water only intensifies, especially in the face of climate change. This hot and changing environment raises important questions about the future, pushing communities to innovate and adapt. What measures will be taken to ensure everyone has enough food and clean water? Is it really true that Amsterdam bikes power the city? In Amsterdam, bicycles aren't just a fun way to get around. They're also a powerful source of energy. On average, citizens pedal an astonishing 240,000 miles each day. This impressive cycling generates around 19.5 million watts of electricity every hour. Just think about this. A single bicycle rack that holds 30 bikes can produce enough energy to light an entire street. That means by keeping those bikes rolling, Amsterdam not only lights up neighborhoods but also plays a crucial role in fighting climate change. By using bicycles, the city prevents the emission of roughly 1,355 pounds of CO2 each year. It's like erasing the carbon footprint from driving cars. The city's commitment to cycling and sustainable energy showcases how simple choices can lead to big impacts. So next time you see those friendly cyclists zipping through the streets, remember they are helping to power and protect their city at the same time. Isn't that an inspiring way to travel? Did you know this French slang for menstruation? The phrase "Les Anglais ont débarqué," which means the English have landed, is a uniquely entertaining way that some French speakers refer to their monthly cycle. This playful expression captures the essence of a situation that many would rather not discuss openly. Just like the arrival of unexpected visitors, menstruation can bring a whirlwind of emotions and physical changes. Using humor to address topics of bodily functions helps break down taboos and make conversations about them more accessible. This colorful phrase reflects how language can evolve and adapt, transforming serious subjects into lighthearted banter. It also highlights cultural differences in how societies view and talk about menstruation. So next time you hear someone use this phrase, you can appreciate not just its meaning, but also the cultural context behind it. How does your culture talk about this natural process? Believe it or not, London leads in millionaires. This vibrant city boasts the highest number of millionaires in the world, making it a financial powerhouse. With its bustling business scene, cultural diversity, and historical richness, London is more than just an attractive destination. It's also a hub for wealth. People from various backgrounds flock to London, drawn by opportunities in finance, technology, and international trade. In contrast, Beijing holds the title for the most billionaires, a testament to China's rapid economic growth and the rise of its elite class. Interestingly, Beijing has surpassed New York City in this regard, showcasing how the global economic landscape is shifting. While many might think of New York as the ultimate financial capital, it now trails behind both London in terms of millionaires and Beijing for billionaires. This dynamic financial competition between cities not only highlights the disparity in wealth, but also reflects changing economic tides around the globe. What does this mean for the future of global finance and urban development? Explore the hidden wonders of Romania's Slonic salt mine. This might surprise you. The Slonic salt mine is not just a remarkable underground marvel, it's also a place where nature and wellness meet. Nestled deep beneath the earth, this vast mine boasts chambers soaring up to 230 feet high and stretches over an impressive 861,000 square feet. As you descend into its winding galleries, you'll discover a unique environment that maintains a steady temperature of 54 degrees Fahrenheit, creating an ideal microclimate for relaxation and healing. Visitors can enjoy intriguing tours that showcase stunning salt formations and expansive caverns. The mine is particularly famous for its therapeutic treatments, where the salt's natural properties are believed to help with respiratory issues and promote overall well-being. Because of its incredible beauty and health benefits, Slonic has become a popular destination not only for tourists, but also for those seeking alternative health remedies. Imagine wandering through this magical underground world. How could anyone resist? Did you know about knocker-uppers in Britain? During the bustling 18th and 19th centuries, while the Industrial Revolution was transforming lives, a unique job emerged: the knocker-upper. These early alarm clocks were real people, hired by workers to make sure they didn't miss their shifts. Instead of smartphones, they armed themselves with long sticks, pea shooters, or small hammers, tapping gently on windows to rouse sleepy clients. Can you imagine the sound of a soft tap echoing through the streets? Some knocker-uppers charged a weekly fee, while others earned tips based on how reliable they were. Their work required not just punctuality, but also an understanding of their neighbors and the need to be quiet to avoid waking everyone else. This fascinating role reflects a time when community and personal service were vital to the daily grind of industrial life. What other unusual jobs do you think existed back then? Have you ever wondered why laughter can be dangerous? Laughter is often seen as a joyful expression, but it can sometimes lead to a rare condition called lacrimatory syncope. This unusual reaction occurs when laughter becomes so intense that it causes a significant drop in blood pressure. In extreme cases, this sudden change can result in fainting or even heart failure. While it might sound surprising, laughter triggers several physical responses, including the release of endorphins, which can affect blood circulation. Most people experience laughter as a delightful release, yet for a few it can take a troublesome turn. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as laughter can reveal the complex ways our bodies respond to emotions? So while sharing a good laugh is generally harmless, keep an eye on those moments when laughter goes to the extreme. Your body might just react in unexpected ways. Nature's secret network. How do plants communicate? It's hard to believe, but plants don't just rely on sunshine and water. They actually talk to each other. Through an intricate underground network of fungi, known as mycorrhizal networks, plants share vital information about their surroundings. When a plant is under threat from pests or diseases, it can send chemical signals through these fungal connections, alerting nearby plants to prepare their defenses. This fascinating communication system also allows plants to share nutrients and resources, helping weaker plants survive in the harsh conditions of their environment. For example, when a larger tree experiences a drought, it can signal smaller plants nearby to help them conserve water. This remarkable teamwork illustrates the incredible interconnectedness of nature. It reminds us that even in the plant kingdom, cooperation is key to survival. So next time you stroll through a forest or garden, consider all the chatting going on below your feet. Doesn't it make you wonder what else we don't know about the natural world? Have you ever wondered why we splurge on impulse? Recent research shows that consumers spend about 40% of their money on impulsive purchases, indicating a growing trend of spontaneous buying habits. This behavior can lead to financial issues, often stemming from emotional triggers or environmental cues. For example, imagine someone who's drawn to bright, flashy neon lamps. They might find themselves buying one and then another, convinced each time that it will brighten their space or mood. But before they know it, their home is overflowing with neon colors and their savings are waning. This comedic scenario isn't just amusing, it highlights a deeper issue in consumer habits. As shopping becomes easier, thanks to online stores and catchy advertisements, our brains are wired to chase instant gratification. So the next time you buy something on a whim, consider how it fits into your budget and whether it's truly a need or just a flashy want. Here's a wild fact about Bill Clinton's sax skills. Before he became the 42nd President of the United States, Bill Clinton was known for his impressive talent as a saxophonist. In 1992, during his presidential campaign, he made a memorable appearance on the Arsenio Hall show, where he showcased his musical abilities by playing the saxophone. This unexpected performance endeared him to many voters and helped shape his image as a relatable and charismatic candidate. Clinton's love for jazz and the saxophone began in his youth, influenced by legends like John Coltrane and Duke Ellington. His ability to connect with the younger audience through music demonstrated his understanding of pop culture and helped break the mold of traditional political figures. Playing that night not only highlighted his unique personality, but also underscored how music can bridge gaps between different generations. The blend of politics and music created a memorable moment, showing that even potential leaders can have hobbies that resonate with the public. What do you think? Should politicians share more of their talents? Guess what really drives an owl's amazing grip? Owls possess a remarkable adaptation that sets them apart from many other birds. They can actually pivot their back toes forward, allowing them to grip surfaces securely and navigate trees with ease. This unique ability helps them maintain balance when perching on branches, even when they are in pursuit of prey. Unlike most birds, which have a fixed toe arrangement, this special toe mobility means that owls can walk on tree limbs like champions, minimizing the risk of slipping or falling. It's not just for show, this grip is essential for their survival. When you're up in the canopy, every branch is a potential hunting ground, so having the right tools is crucial. Whether they're resting or stalking their next meal, owls really know how to make the most of their extraordinary feat. Isn't nature fascinating? Believe it or not, H&M has a rich history. Many people think of H&M simply as a popular clothing brand, but its name actually has deep roots in Swedish culture. The H stands for Henny, a beloved Swedish brand known for its delicious milk, while the M represents the Mords, a religious group that has played a significant role in Swedish heritage. This fascinating connection highlights that H&M is more than just a place to shop. It's a symbol of cultural intertwining. The brand's identity reflects the blending of different traditions, making it a unique part of Sweden's story. So the next time you browse through H&M's latest fashion, remember that each piece carries a hidden history. Isn't it amazing how a simple brand can link such diverse elements of society? Prepare to be amazed by Harry Potter's surprising box office numbers. In the magical world of Harry Potter, one film stands out as the least successful, and it's not what you might expect. Prisoner of Azkaban, the third installment in the beloved series, grossed a whopping $796,680 to $540 worldwide at the box office. While that sounds impressive, it actually fell short compared to other blockbusters. Believe it or not, it earned over $30,000 less than Twilight, Breaking Dawn Part 2, which raked in even more cash. Fans often debate which Harry Potter film is the best, but it's intriguing to see that even the least successful movie in the franchise still brought in an enormous amount of revenue. What does this say about audience preferences and the competition in the film industry? In a world where every dollar counts, this comparison highlights the dynamic landscape of cinema during that time. Did you know mental stress can heat your brain? When we're stressed, our bodies go into a sort of emergency mode. This response, known as the fight-or-flight reaction, prepares us to face threats. Interestingly, mental stress can actually raise the temperature of our brains. This increase can happen due to the release of stress hormones like cortisol, which kickstart various bodily functions. You might notice physical signs like sweating, especially in high-pressure situations such as exams or public speaking. As your mind races, your body responds, sometimes making you feel uncomfortably warm. This connection between mental stress and physical symptoms highlights how intertwined our minds and bodies are. It's essential to manage stress through techniques like deep breathing or mindfulness to keep yourself calm and cool. Remember, a cooler brain can lead to clearer thinking and better decision-making, which can help you tackle those stressors head-on. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed, consider taking a moment to relax and lower your mental temperature. Guess what really drives a llama's stubbornness? Llamas can carry up to 100 pounds, making them fantastic pack animals in many parts of the world. However, these furry creatures have a unique personality trait: their stubborn streak. If a llama feels overburdened, it will just refuse to budge, almost like a child throwing a tantrum when they don't want to eat their vegetables. This behavior can be quite amusing, but it highlights the importance of knowing each llama's limits. Owners and handlers need to pay attention to what these animals can comfortably carry, as pushing them too hard may lead to a standstill. Llamas are clever and social, often forming strong bonds with their human caretakers. By understanding their needs and respecting their boundaries, we can build a trusting relationship with these fascinating animals. Believe it or not, Keaton Cave is deadly. This eerie cave, found in Mount Elga National Park in Kenya, holds a chilling reputation as one of the world's most dangerous places. Why is that? The cave is home to lethal viruses, including the infamous Ebola, which puts any potential explorer at serious risk. With its difficult access and treacherous conditions, only a handful of daring adventurers have ever thought about stepping inside. The cave's lurking dangers make it a location shrouded in mystery, drawing curiosity from scientists and thrill seekers alike. Those who manage to approach it must take extreme precautions, knowing the threats that lie within. Not much is known about the viruses here, which adds an element of intrigue for researchers hoping to learn more. Despite its beauty and natural allure, Keaton Cave serves as a stark reminder of nature's hidden hazards. Would you dare to explore a place like this knowing what lurks within? Hard to believe, but Nero used Christians as human torches. This shocking act of cruelty is one of the darkest chapters of Roman history. Emperor Nero, who ruled from 54 to 68 AD, was infamous for his extravagant and often brutal displays. During his reign, after a great fire devastated Rome, he notoriously blamed Christians, subjecting them to horrific punishments. Among the most grotesque was using them as living torches in his lavish nighttime parades, lighting the way through the streets with their burning bodies. Historians like Tacitus have documented these events, highlighting how the emperor sought to divert blame for the disaster onto innocent people to save his own reputation. This horrific practice serves not only as a reminder of Nero's cruelty, but also illustrates the dangerous intersections of power and scapegoating, where vulnerable groups suffer under tyrannical rule. How could even a ruler justify such brutality? Prepare to be amazed by bioluminescence. This captivating natural phenomenon occurs when certain marine microorganisms, especially dinoflagellates, emit stunning light when they are disturbed. Imagine walking along a beach at night, and every step you take releases a beautiful blue glow in the water. This magical effect results from the tiny dinoflagellates reacting to movement in their environment, whether caused by waves or even a curious swimmer. As they light up, they create a breathtaking spectacle that has fascinated people for centuries. Bioluminescence is not just a treat for the eyes. It serves important ecological purposes too, like protecting these organisms from predators. These glowing displays can also be a way for dinoflagellates to communicate with each other. Next time you find yourself near dark waters, keep your eyes peeled. You might just witness nature's very own light show. Prepare to be amazed by unusual fears. One fascinating phobia that often flies under the radar is cenosillicophobia, the fear of an empty glass. Imagine feeling anxious or uneasy just by seeing a glass or cup that is void of any liquid. For those affected, this fear might stem from various triggers, such as past experiences or a strong association with emptiness, representing lack or isolation. It can also be tied to the broader anxiety surrounding unfulfilled needs or desires. This condition can lead to unusual behaviors, like avoiding places where drinks are served or obsessively filling glasses to prevent encountering that empty state. While salicylicophobia may seem rare, it highlights how diverse human fears can be, reminding us that everyone has their quirks. Could understanding such fears contribute to feeling less alone and more connected with others? You won't believe Kerry Packer's incredible acts of kindness. This media tycoon, renowned for his lavish lifestyle, also had a heart as big as his wealth. One famous story tells how he accidentally spilled drinks on a cocktail waitress, and to make amends, he paid off her staggering $130,000 mortgage. This kind gesture wasn't a one-time event. In another instance, he tipped a waitress by clearing her $150,000 mortgage, showcasing his generosity in the most extravagant way. Packer's reputation extended beyond just his business acumen. He was known for these memorable acts that left people in awe. His ability to share his fortune with those in need highlighted a different side of wealth, one filled with compassion. Such gestures remind us that while money can buy luxury, it can also bring relief and joy to someone's life. What would you do if you had that kind of power? Did you know that Europe and Asia are one continent? This might surprise you, but Europe and Asia aren't separate landmasses. They actually form part of a single, massive continent called Eurasia. The division we often think of is mostly a historical social construct that dates back to the ancient Greeks, who created boundaries based on cultural and political differences rather than geographical facts. In reality, the land stretches continuously from the Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Pacific Ocean in the east, with no natural barriers separating these regions. This means that countries like Russia, which straddles both Europe and Asia, exemplify how interconnected these two areas truly are. So next time you look at a map, remember that the idea of continents isn't just about land, but also about the stories, histories, and cultures that evolve in these shared spaces. Isn't that fascinating? Can you believe a world record was set playing rock, paper, scissors? In a surprising twist, a young man achieved this unique feat while his friend participated from the middle of a graduation ceremony. The two had carefully planned the record-breaking attempt, emphasizing the fun spirit of their friendship. During the event, they stood an impressive distance apart. Yet when it was time to make their moves, the young man executed his choice flawlessly. This distance challenge not only highlights the versatility of the classic game, but also showcases the creativity that can emerge from simple ideas. Their record-breaking match has captured the hearts of many, proving that, with a little imagination, even something as casual as rock, paper, scissors can become a memorable event. How cool is it that such a simple game can lead to such an unexpected achievement? Here's a wild fact about hoverflies and survival. These fascinating little insects, known as hoverflies, have an extraordinary survival trick. They mimic the appearance of wasps, a strategy called protective mimicry, which helps them avoid becoming meals for predators. By flaunting yellow and black stripes in a similar body shape, hoverflies create the illusion of being dangerous, even though they are completely harmless. This clever disguise allows them to roam freely in gardens and parks, contributing to pollination while staying safe from hungry birds and other predators who would rather not take the risk. Isn't it amazing how some species adapt to their environments? Nature is full of such cunning strategies, showcasing the incredible ways life finds to thrive. So next time you see a hoverfly buzzing around, remember that its wasp-like appearance is just a clever trick to survive. Ever wondered how Swiss mountains keep invaders away? The Swiss terrain is a fascinating mix of towering peaks, deep valleys, and tough weather that has historically acted as a natural fortress. This challenging landscape has thwarted many would-be conquerors, even some of history's most aggressive leaders. The steep slopes and rocky crags make it nearly impossible for large armies to invade, while the unpredictable weather can turn a sunny day into a snowstorm in a matter of hours. The Swiss also built fortifications and strategically placed lookouts, enhancing their natural defenses. This combination of rugged terrain and clever human ingenuity not only protected the nation, but also shaped its unique culture. So the next time you think about Switzerland, remember that sometimes nature really does create the best defense, acting as a shield for its people and their way of life. Did you know Iceland began with volcanic eruptions? Over millions of years, this unique island has emerged from the fiery depths of the earth. Thanks to intense volcanic activity, Iceland was formed roughly 16 to 18 million years ago as lava spewed out from tectonic plate movements. The meeting of the North American and Eurasian plates created a hotspot that still fuels the country's geology today. As a result, visitors encounter stunning landscapes with geysers, hot springs, and active volcanoes like Eyjafjallajökull, which famously erupted in 2010. These volcanic formations not only shape Iceland's breathtaking scenery, but also contribute to its geothermal energy, making it one of the world leaders in sustainable energy use. The island's unique geology offers a playground for scientists and adventurers alike, revealing the raw power of nature. From the dramatic cliffs of the Snæfellsnes Peninsula to the vibrant blue waters of the Blue Lagoon, Iceland's volcanic origins continue to be a fascinating feature of its identity. Isn't it incredible how much heat and energy lie beneath the surface? Believe it or not, ostrich eyes are enormous. These fascinating birds have eyes that are not only larger than their brains, but also bigger than their heads. This remarkable size gives ostriches a significant advantage in the wild. With their large eyes, they can see predators from far away, which is crucial for their survival. Imagine being able to spot danger while calmly munching on some grass. Their keen vision helps them stay one step ahead of predators like lions and hyenas. Interestingly, ostriches also have a unique adjustment capability, enabling them to detect movement even at long distances. This evolutionary trait showcases how important vision is in the animal kingdom, particularly for ground-dwelling species like the ostrich. So next time you see one of these incredible birds, remember that their gigantic eyes are crucial for their survival. Can you believe snakes use their tongues for sensing? Snakes have a unique way of experiencing the world around them. Instead of relying on traditional senses like taste or smell, they use their tongues to collect chemical particles from the air. When a snake flicks its tongue, it picks up tiny molecules and then brings them back into its mouth. Here, a special organ called the Jacobson's organ processes these scents, giving the snake a rich understanding of its environment. This method helps them locate prey, identify danger, and even find potential mates. So while we might rely on our noses to catch a whiff of something delicious, snakes have evolved this fascinating trick, allowing them to taste their surroundings in a completely different way. Imagine being able to uncover hidden treasures in the air just by sticking out your tongue. Believe it or not, Cassie the robot can race. This remarkable robotic athlete recently broke records, showcasing incredible advancements in robotics, especially in speed and efficiency. Standing upright, Cassie completed a race that would challenge even the fastest human runners. Developed by researchers aiming to create robots that can mimic human movement, Cassie's performance mesmerizes scientists and spectators alike. Her ability to run steadily on two legs, just like we do, highlights significant improvements in robotic technology. This isn't just about speed, it's also about balance and coordination, which are challenging for machines to master. By combining advanced algorithms with impressive engineering, the creators of Cassie have pushed the boundaries of what robots can do. As robotics continues to evolve, we can only imagine how these advancements might shape our future. Could robots become our companions in sports and other activities? With Cassie's groundbreaking race, the possibilities seem endless. So what else could robots achieve next? Prepare to be amazed by the deepest voice. Have you ever heard of a voice so deep that it can produce sounds humans can't even hear? Well, that's exactly what the record holder for the deepest voice in the world can do. This remarkable individual has a vocal range that stretches an astonishing 10 octaves, reaching depths of sound that drop a full 8 octaves below the standard piano range. Such frequencies are far too low for our ears, making them inaudible to humans. The incredible ability to create these low-frequency sounds has earned this person a spot in the Guinness World Records, showcasing a unique talent that very few possess. Imagine the power of such a voice. It's like tapping into nature's vibrations. While most of us communicate within a much narrower range, this record holder demonstrates the extraordinary possibilities of the human voice. So what would it be like to hear sounds that are almost mysterious to us? Isn't it fascinating that the human body can achieve such musical wonders? Prepare to be amazed by bumblebees' essential pollination skills. These buzzing beauties are true heroes in nature, playing a vital role in pollinating plants. By transferring pollen from flower to flower, bumblebees help many plants reproduce, which is crucial for the growth of fruits, vegetables, and countless wildflowers. This makes them not just important for biodiversity, but also for our food production. In fact, bumblebees are among the most effective pollinators, especially in cooler climates where other pollinators like honeybees might struggle. Their big fuzzy bodies are perfectly suited for gathering pollen, and they work tirelessly to keep ecosystems thriving. Without them, many crops would experience lower yields, affecting both farmers and consumers. So next time you see a bumblebee buzzing by, remember that these small creatures have a massive impact on our world. How can we protect them and ensure they continue to thrive? Most people don't know this about Big Ben. While many think of Big Ben as the iconic clock tower in London, it's actually the name of the massive bell inside the tower. This bell, which weighs over 13 tons, was named after Sir Benjamin Hall, who oversaw its installation in 1858. The clock tower, officially called the Elizabeth Tower, has become a symbol of London and British history, but it's important to recognize that Big Ben is specifically the bell. Visitors flock to see the tower and hear the bell chime, which marks the hours in a deep, resonant tone. Interestingly, the clock itself has been designed with great care, featuring a mechanism that keeps it remarkably accurate. The tower has stood tall for over 160 years and has survived wars and weather, maintaining its place in the hearts of both Londoners and tourists alike. So next time you hear Big Ben chime, remember you're actually listening to the famous bell, not the tower. Isn't it fascinating how names can sometimes tell a different story? Here's a wild fact about Mars. Did you know that there's a crater on the red planet that looks like it's smiling? This charming feature is called the Happy Face Crater, and it's located in the eastern part of the planet. Space explorers and scientists have taken a keen interest in this unique crater, primarily because of its cheerful appearance. The crater is about 1.5 kilometers across and was formed millions of years ago by volcanic activity. Its unusual shape creates a fascinating illusion, with the surrounding hills resembling a big smile. While it's easy to be captivated by its playful look, the Happy Face Crater also serves a scientific purpose. Studying craters like this one helps scientists understand Mars' geological history and the processes that have shaped its surface over time. So next time you think of Mars, remember that even in the vastness of space, there's a smile waiting to be discovered. Hard to believe, but wedding rings symbolize love. This tradition goes way back, with roots in an ancient belief that a special vein, known as the vena amoris, runs directly from the left ring finger to the heart. Imagine the romantic idea that love is literally tied to your finger. Although modern science has shown us that this connection isn't anatomically accurate, the sentimental value still holds strong today. Many cultures have embraced the practice of wearing wedding rings on the left hand, making it a universal symbol of commitment and fidelity. These rings often feature beautiful designs, precious metals, and gemstones, each telling its own story of love and devotion. Think about the moment you slip that ring on your partner's finger. It's a promise of forever. So next time you glance at your ring, remember that it's more than just jewelry. It's a heartfelt symbol of the bond between two people. Most people don't know this, but computers can be tiny. In 2018, a team of researchers at the University of Michigan accomplished a groundbreaking feat by creating the world's smallest computer, which measures a mere 0.12 inches on each side. This revolutionary mini-computer is not just a cool gadget, It represents a major leap forward in computer technology. Imagine fitting an entire computer into a space smaller than a grain of rice. The tiny device utilizes a combination of advanced materials and innovative engineering, allowing it to perform basic calculations and communicate wirelessly. Researchers believe this tiny wonder could have a variety of applications, like monitoring environmental changes or powering smart devices in ways we've never seen before. As technology continues to shrink, we might soon be living in a world filled with microscopic machines that could transform industries and everyday life. How amazing is it that the future of computing might be so small? This might surprise you. Tomatoes are fruits. While many people think of tomatoes as vegetables because of their role in salads and sauces, they actually belong to the fruit category. More specifically, they are a member of the nightshade family, which also includes potatoes and eggplants. Tomatoes come in a rainbow of colors, from vibrant reds to sunny yellows and even deep purples. Beyond their appealing appearance, they are loaded with essential nutrients, especially vitamin C, and powerful antioxidants that can boost your immune system. Whether you enjoy them raw in a salad, cooked into a sauce, or blended into a refreshing juice, tomatoes are a delicious and healthy choice. So next time you're cooking, remember, when you slice that juicy tomato, you're actually enjoying one of nature's fruits. Discover the amazing Buffalo hybrid species. Did you know Buffalo, a hybrid created by crossing a cow and a bison, is officially recognized as its own species? This intriguing animal emerged in the 1980s, combining the best traits from both parents. Buffaloes inherit the hardiness of bison and the gentler nature of cows, making them adaptable to various environments. One of the standout features of buffalo is its leaner meat, which is delicious and healthier than traditional beef. This has led to a surge in popularity, particularly in about half of the United States, where health-conscious consumers seek alternatives to standard beef. Farmers appreciate buffaloes not only for their meat, but also for their resilience, making them easier to raise in tough conditions. The buffalo is an exciting example of how hybrid species can offer unique benefits while captivating our interest in the wonders of animal genetics. Let's uncover the truth about plant hormones. Plants, just like animals, rely on hormones to thrive. These natural chemicals are vital for their growth, healing, and adaptation. For instance, auxins are responsible for directing how plants grow toward light, ensuring they get the energy they need. Gibberellins play a crucial role in promoting seed germination and stem elongation, helping plants reach for the sky. Meanwhile, cytokinins are all about cell division. They encourage branches and leaves to sprout, enhancing the plant's overall structure. What's fascinating is how these hormones interact with each other and the environment, allowing plants to react to changes, like drought or injury, efficiently. Next time you admire a blooming flower or a tall tree, remember that these hidden hormones work behind the scenes, guiding their development and response to the world around them. How amazing is it to think about how much is happening beneath the surface? Hidden treasures. Where is Cleopatra's tomb? For centuries, the tomb of Cleopatra and Mark Antony has sparked intrigue and speculation among historians and treasure hunters alike. Despite extensive searches in Egypt, this famed burial site remains elusive, leaving many to wonder where it might be hidden. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, and her Roman lover Mark Antony met a tragic end, and according to ancient writers, they were buried together. Archaeologists have scoured locations like Alexandria, but no definitive evidence of their final resting place has been found. The mystery only deepens when considering the potential treasures that could lie inside, including artifacts from a lost era. Are there clues waiting to be uncovered, or has time erased all traces of their existence? The search continues, captivating imaginations and fueling a quest for answers about one of history's most fascinating couples. Did you know that emojis started in Japan in the 1990s? Back then, Shigetaka Kurita designed the first emoji set as small pictorial icons to help people express emotions and ideas in digital messages. This original set featured simple images like hearts, smiling faces, and various weather symbols. As technology advanced, so did emojis. They became an essential part of mobile communication, capturing feelings and adding visual flair to our text-based conversations. Today, millions of people around the world use emojis to convey humor, sadness, love, and everything in between, often making conversations feel more personal and lively. The evolution of emojis reflects the way we communicate in the digital age, blending technology and emotion in ways that were once only possible with words. Can you imagine texting without emojis? Surprisingly, parrots understand communication just like us. Recent studies have shown that these colorful birds are more than just talented mimics. They can grasp the context of their words. When a parrot squawks, "Hello," it's not just echoing what it hears. It understands that greeting means they're acknowledging someone's presence. Researchers found that parrots can use specific words to make requests, identify objects, or even express their feelings. For instance, a parrot might ask for food or indicate they want to play, showcasing their ability to communicate needs effectively. This understanding of context indicates a level of cognitive ability that invites us to rethink how we view animal intelligence. So next time you hear your feathered friend chatting away, remember, they might just be sharing their thoughts and feelings with you. How amazing is that? Discover the secrets of the Book of Kells. This renowned illuminated manuscript is housed at Trinity College Library in Dublin, a treasure trove of knowledge since its establishment in 1592. The Book of Kells is famous for its intricate artwork and vibrant colors, showcasing the incredible craftsmanship of medieval monks. As you explore the library, you'll encounter over 6 million books, making it one of the largest collections in the world. One standout feature is the Long Room, which boasts towering shelves filled with ancient texts and stunning marble busts of great scholars. This breathtaking space feels like stepping back in time, inspiring countless visitors seeking to connect with history and literature. Whether you're an avid reader or just curious, the library's rare artifacts and the beauty of the Book of Kells are sure to leave you fascinated. What will you discover in this incredible literary haven? Surprisingly, Muhammad connects deeply with the seasons. This remarkable connection highlights how the name Muhammad embodies a rich tapestry of meaning and cultural significance across different seasons. In various traditions, the essence of Muhammad is celebrated in each season through festivals, rituals, and reflections. For example, in spring, the blossoming of flowers symbolizes new beginnings and hope, aligning with the themes of renewal often associated with Muhammad's teachings. Summer brings warmth and light, reminding believers of his role as a guiding figure during life's brightest moments. As autumn arrives, the falling leaves lead us to ponder change and gratitude, both key aspects emphasized in Muhammad's messages. Finally, winter's chill encourages introspection and charity, echoing the compassion Muhammad modeled in his life. This unique perspective on the seasons invites us to explore the deeper meanings behind the name Muhammad and its relevance throughout the year. This might surprise you, Morse code in a war zone? During the Vietnam War, Jeremiah Denton Jr., a U.S. Navy pilot, ingeniously used Morse code to send a powerful message while being interviewed on live television by his captors. As he sat under the intense scrutiny of his North Vietnamese interrogators, Denton blinked in a specific pattern to spell out the word torture, alerting the world to the brutal treatment being inflicted on American POWs. Morse code, developed in the 19th century by Samuel Morse and Alfred Vail, consists of dots and dashes that represent letters and numbers, enabling reliable communication over vast distances. Denton's clever signaling not only showcased his resilience, but also highlighted the risks faced by POWs. His quick thinking turned a seemingly ordinary interview into a vital moment of resistance, proving the power of communication in even the direst circumstances. Can you imagine that Jennifer Lopez ran a triathlon? In 2008, the superstar showcased her impressive athletic abilities by completing a triathlon, proving she's not only a talented singer and actress, but also a dedicated athlete. Lopez took on the challenging sport, which includes swimming, cycling, and running, demonstrating her passion for fitness and a healthy lifestyle. This event was part of her commitment to staying fit, especially after giving birth to her twins. By participating in the triathlon, she inspired countless fans to embrace an active lifestyle and chase their own fitness goals. Her involvement highlighted how anyone, regardless of their primary career, can push boundaries and break stereotypes. Lopez's athletic journey reminds us that with hard work and determination, we can all achieve more than we thought possible. So what's stopping you from trying something new? Hard to believe, but soda shops hid secret bars. During Prohibition in the 1920s, when alcohol was banned in the United States, many sneaky establishments known as speakeasies took on the guise of ordinary soda shops. These cleverly disguised venues would often feature secret doors, cleverly hidden behind soda fountains, allowing patrons to enjoy a drink without arousing suspicion. If you were lucky enough to know the right password, you could order a classic root beer with a twist. Hidden within it was a shot of whiskey. This inventive tactic not only kept the fun alive for those thirsty for a good time, but also showcased the resilience and creativity of people during a strict era. The underground drinking culture flourished as friends gathered in these playful yet secretive spots, proving that even laws couldn't dampen the spirit of revelry. Can you imagine 32 African nations gaining independence? This remarkable wave of freedom occurred during the 1960s, a decade when countries across Africa fought for and achieved self-rule. After years of colonial governance, nations like Ghana, Nigeria, and Kenya began to assert their right to independence, inspired by movements for civil rights and national pride. Each new government faced the immense challenge of building strong institutions, uniting diverse cultures, and addressing the legacies of colonialism. This period was filled with celebratory moments as flags were raised, national anthems were sung, and new leaders emerged, embodying hope for a brighter future. Yet the journey to stability was not uniform. Many nations encountered political struggles, economic difficulties, and external pressures. Despite these challenges, the 1960s marked a pivotal moment in African history, where a bold collective spirit transformed the continent and laid the groundwork for ongoing efforts towards development and unity. How did these independent nations shape today's Africa? Surprisingly, the Chang L10S1 Pro is a game-changer. This affordable electric vehicle makes short commutes a breeze, offering a top speed of 28 miles per hour and a range of up to 75 miles on a single charge. Priced at around $131, it's an attractive option for those looking for eco-friendly transportation. But wait, it gets better. In countries like China and India, the price can drop to as low as $96, making it one of the most economical options on the market. The Chang L1S1 Pro isn't just budget-friendly, it's also practical, comfortably seating 3 people. Imagine cruising through your neighborhood or city streets without worrying about fuel costs or emissions. With its sleek design and manageable size, this electric vehicle is perfect for urban living or anyone who needs a reliable ride for quick trips. The rise of cars like the Chang L1S1 Pro signifies a shift toward greener transport solutions. Could this be the future of commuting? Most people don't know this, but Black Forest cake has a twist. This delicious dessert actually gets its name from a cherry liqueur called Schwarzwälder Kirschwasser, rather than from the enchanting forests of Germany. Originating in the Black Forest region, this cake features layers of rich chocolate sponge, whipped cream, and juicy cherries, creating a mouth-watering treat that many adore. The liqueur adds a unique flavor, infusing the dessert with a hint of cherry brilliance that enhances each bite. While the cake may evoke images of deep, dark woods and fairy tales, it's really the cherry liqueur that gives it its name. So next time you savor this cake, you can impress your friends with this fun fact. Its story is as rich and layered as the cake itself. Isn't it intriguing how such a beloved dessert carries a name inspired by a delicious drink? Did you know jellyfish swim by squirting water? These fascinating creatures don't have brains or hearts, but they are masters of movement. Jellyfish use a unique method to glide through the ocean. By contracting their bell-shaped bodies, they create a vacuum that sucks in water. Then they quickly relax, forcing that water out in a burst. This squirt pushes them forward, allowing them to travel gracefully through the waves. Most jellyfish can only move slowly, but larger species like the lion's mane jellyfish can cover significant distances with this method. This way of swimming not only helps jellyfish move, but also aids in catching food as they drift toward plankton and small fish. So next time you see a jellyfish, remember they are not just floating aimlessly. They are actively navigating the ocean, using their incredible natural abilities. Hard to believe, but hunting with ferrets is illegal. In West Virginia, a unique law prohibits the use of ferrets for hunting, which might surprise many animal lovers. This regulation serves to protect ferrets, which are small, furry mammals known for their playful nature. By keeping ferrets safe, the state also aims to maintain a healthy ecological balance. Introducing ferrets into hunting could disrupt local wildlife populations, leading to unforeseen consequences. Ferrets were domesticated centuries ago and are often seen as pets, but their hunting instincts are strong. This law reflects an awareness of the delicate nature of ecosystems, emphasizing that even small changes can have a big impact. So if you're a fan of ferrets and live in West Virginia, remember that they're meant for companionship, not covert hunting missions. Aren't we lucky to have laws that protect such fascinating creatures? Prepare to be amazed by Vin Diesel's real name. Did you know that this iconic action star was born Mark Sinclair? While most people recognize him for his tough guy roles in blockbuster movies like Fast and Furious, the name Mark Sinclair might not ring a bell. Diesel chose his stage name to give himself a more unique identity in Hollywood. It's believed he got Diesel from his early days working as a bouncer, where he had loads of energy, like diesel fuel. This name change is not just a fun fact, it reflects how actors often create personas that help them stand out. Sinclair's journey from a kid in Alameda, California, to a worldwide sensation shows how reinventing oneself can lead to great success and fame. So the next time you see Vin Diesel on screen, remember that Mark Sinclair has an incredible story behind the name. Did you know Oregon grows nearly all our hazelnuts? This incredible state produces a whopping 99% of the hazelnuts in the United States, thanks to its perfect climate and the rich soil of the Willamette Valley. Known locally as filberts, these nuts play a vital role in Oregon's agriculture. They are not just delicious but also celebrated at various festivals throughout the state, bringing communities together to indulge in everything hazelnut. From tantalizing pralines to creamy spreads and the famous Nutella, hazelnuts are a key ingredient in many treats we love. This heavy production not only supports local farmers, but also showcases Oregon's agricultural excellence. So the next time you enjoy a hazelnut delight, remember that it likely came from this beautiful region. What other amazing facts do you know about Oregon's agricultural wonders? Is it really true that students slide to class? In 2010, the Technical University of Munich decided to spice things up by building 4-story high slides on their campus. These vibrant, twisting slides allow students to zoom down from upper floors, skipping the usual stair climb. Imagine rushing between classes, laughing all the way as you glide down instead of trudging up those endless steps. This fun innovation not only makes getting to class quicker, but it also transforms the campus environment into a lively, engaging space. The approach encourages students to enjoy their surroundings, promoting a sense of community and excitement. Plus, who wouldn't want to add a little thrill to their daily routine? So next time you view a university campus, think about how a simple slide could make a huge difference in both efficiency and enjoyment. Would you take the plunge? This might surprise you why magyrophobia matters. Magyrophobia is not just a quirky term. It refers to the fear of food that's deemed inedible. While that might sound odd, this concept sparks some fascinating conversations about our eating habits and what we consider acceptable on our plates. For many, the foods they avoid can reveal a lot about personal preferences, cultural influences, and even emotional connections to certain dishes. Fear of certain foods can lead to a broader reflection on comfort zones in dining. Imagine being challenged to expand your culinary boundaries. By recognizing our aversions, we can start to explore why certain foods trigger such strong reactions. This journey can lead to a richer appreciation for diverse cuisines and more adventurous eating. Why let magyrophobia hold you back when trying new flavors could be just a meal away? You won't believe what La Rosie offers. La Rosie is a stunning destination that takes luxury to a whole new level. This exclusive estate features impressive facilities, including private ski slopes where you can glide down powdery snow in winter, while the equestrian center beckons horse lovers to gallop through beautiful trails year-round. If sailing is your passion, La Rosey also boasts a lavish yacht, perfect for serene afternoons on the water. Imagine hosting a party on the yacht while enjoying breathtaking views from the deck. For outdoor enthusiasts, the ski slopes provide a thrilling experience, whether you're a beginner learning to ski or a seasoned pro racing down the mountain. The Equestrian Center serves as a haven for animal lovers, offering riding lessons and horseback adventures for all skill levels. At La Rosey, every detail is designed for comfort and enjoyment, ensuring that guests will always have something exciting to do. So whether you're hitting the slopes or riding through nature, La Rosey is a dream come true for anyone seeking adventure and relaxation. Did you know month has no perfect rhyme? It's true in the English language. Poets and songwriters often struggle when they try to use the word month in their verses. This is because, despite the many thousands of words we have, there's no other word that matches month perfectly in sound. This unique challenge sparks creativity. Poets often have to play around with slant rhymes or adjust their phrasing. For instance, they might use words like bunch or hunch that sound similar but don't quite match up. This odd quirk of language shows just how rich and complex English can be. It also reminds us of the things we take for granted, like words that harmonize beautifully. This rarity is part of what makes writing poetry and lyrics such an enjoyable puzzle. How do you think poets get around this tricky word situation? Is it really true that coffee funded Brazilian athletes? During the 1932 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles, the Brazilian delegation faced a tough challenge: how to get to the Games during the Great Depression. Many countries struggled financially, and Brazil was no exception. They cleverly decided to finance their journey by traveling on a ship full of coffee. As they sailed to the United States, the athletes took it upon themselves to sell coffee at various ports along the way. This not only helped to cover their travel costs, but also showcased Brazil's rich coffee culture. The sight of athletes in uniforms selling coffee to make their Olympic dream a reality was both inspiring and innovative. Their resourcefulness served as a reminder of the determination of athletes everywhere, turning a simple beverage into a vehicle for hope and ambition. Isn't it amazing how a cup of coffee can rally dreams and teamwork? Is it really true that Guilherme Mampuia transforms urban art? Guilherme Mampuia is an artist whose vibrant energy and optimism shine through in every piece he creates. He has a unique talent for turning dull and lifeless urban spaces into eye-catching celebrations of color and creativity. Mampuia brings life and vibrancy to the walls of galleries and beyond, using his brush to sprinkle joy throughout the community. His bold strokes and lively palettes draw people in, inviting them to see beauty where they might not have noticed it before. This transformation isn't just about aesthetics. It fosters a connection among viewers and encourages them to engage with their environment. With every mural, Guilherme challenges the norms of urban design, reminding us that art can truly make our surroundings more joyful. What will he bring to life next? You won't believe this about the Rubik's Cube. It can be solved from any jumble of colors in 20 face turns or fewer, a fascinating maximum called God's number. Just think about it. This classic puzzle can twist and turn into about 43 quintillion different arrangements. That's a number so huge it's hard to even imagine. But thanks to clever algorithms and the power of computer calculations, mathematicians have determined that no matter how mixed up the cube appears, there's always a way to sort it out within those 20 moves. This revelation not only showcases the cube's surprising complexity, but also highlights the beauty of math and problem solving. So, whether you're struggling with your first cube or a seasoned solver, remember, every scrambled arrangement has a solution waiting to be discovered. How incredible is that? Is it surprising that oceans absorb carbon dioxide? Since the Industrial Revolution, our oceans have acted as a vital buffer for the Earth's atmosphere, soaking up around 30% to 40% of the carbon dioxide, CO2, emitted by human activities. This process is crucial in regulating our planet's climate, as too much CO2 can lead to global warming and climate change. When CO2 enters the ocean, it interacts with water, forming carbonic acid, which can make oceans more acidic. While this absorption helps slow down the rate of warming, it also creates challenges for marine life, affecting coral reefs and shellfish, which struggle in acidic conditions. The ability of oceans to absorb CO2 showcases their importance in maintaining a balanced ecosystem and a stable climate. However, as human emissions continue to rise, the ocean's capacity to absorb CO2 may diminish, posing serious risks for both the environment and our future. How can we protect our oceans and ensure they continue playing this vital role? Why exactly does piss poor mean so much more? The phrase dates back to medieval times, when tanners needed urine to treat leather. They used urine because it contains ammonia, a key ingredient for softening and preserving hides. Poor families would collect urine to sell, turning a waste product into a small source of income. However, if someone was so destitute they couldn't even gather enough urine to sell, they were labeled piss poor. This term reflects the harsh realities of life for the lower class in the Middle Ages, where survival often depended on resourcefulness and sheer grit. The phrase serves as a reminder of the struggles faced by those at the bottom of the economic ladder, highlighting how language evolves from our history and experiences. So next time you hear piss poor, remember it's more than just an insult. It's a glimpse into a tough past. Hard to believe, but Lego figures outnumber us. With over 8 billion little Lego minifigures produced, there are actually more of these colorful characters than there are humans on our planet. This staggering statistic makes you wonder, what if these tiny figures could think and feel? Imagining how they might interact with us sparks all kinds of fun scenarios. Picture a Lego minifigure communicating with you after a long day, offering advice on building your dream car, or even giving you a pep talk. It's a humorous thought that showcases our fascination with these playful toys. Beyond the laughs, this fact also highlights the incredible reach of Lego as a brand, captivating young and old alike for decades. So as you step on a wayward Lego brick, remember, you're just one among billions, while a whole universe of tiny friends awaits in your toy box. Turns out the truth is that Venice has boat ambulances. In a city where streets are replaced by canals, traditional ambulances take on a unique form. Venice's ambulances are specially designed boats that glide through the waterways, ensuring that medical help can reach those in need swiftly. Equipped with a full range of medical supplies, these boats are staffed by trained personnel who are experts in providing emergency care while rushing patients to hospitals. This innovative approach to emergency services is crucial in a city where narrow alleys and bridges can make land travel slow and complicated. The boat ambulances not only offer quick access to healthcare, but also remind us of how ingenuity can adapt to unique environments. So the next time you think of an ambulance, imagine a sleek boat zipping through the Venetian canals, ready to save lives in style. Let's uncover the truth about Chicken Run's success. This beloved film is not just a favorite for many, but it also holds a remarkable title. It is the highest-grossing stop-motion animated movie of all time, outshining classics like The Nightmare Before Christmas. Released in 2000, Chicken Run captivated audiences with its charming story of chickens trying to escape from a farm. Animated using a painstaking stop-motion technique, the filmmakers brought characters to life using thousands of individual frame shots, making it a true labor of love. The film's unique style, witty humor, and engaging plot not only attracted families to theaters, but also set new standards for animated features. It's amazing to think that a handful of clay figures can create such lasting joy in box office success. Have you watched Chicken Run? What makes it stand out for you? Discover the bizarre dancing plague of 1518 in Strasbourg. In this strange event, a woman named Frau Trophea started dancing uncontrollably in the streets. It didn't take long for others to join her, leading to a chaotic scene where hundreds danced for days without stopping. The situation turned dire as some dancers collapsed from sheer exhaustion, and tragically, some even died. Historians and scientists still can't pinpoint the exact cause of this eerie phenomenon. Some suggest it was a case of mass hysteria, fueled by the stress of the times. Others point to a deadly mold called ergot, which could have led to hallucinations and convulsions. The dancing plague remains a mystery, raising questions about the power of group psychology and physical response to societal pressure. What would you do if you found yourself caught in such a wild event? Did you know cats only meow for humans? Surprisingly, felines have evolved their communication skills over time, primarily using meowing to interact with us rather than with each other. While they might hiss, growl, or purr with fellow cats, meowing is a distinct behavior developed mainly to get our attention. This fascinating adjustment shows how closely cats have bonded with humans. Each cat may have its unique meow that conveys different messages, from a gentle greeting to an urgent call for food. Think about it. When a cat meows, it isn't just making noise. It's trying to tell you something important. This is a remarkable example of how animals can adapt their behavior based on their environment and the relationships they form. So next time your furry friend meows, remember, it's their way of communicating directly with you, showing they're looking for a connection or perhaps a snack. Isn't it wonderful how a simple sound can strengthen the bond between cats and their humans? Hard to believe, but Fleischhacker Pool was enormous. Once the largest swimming pool in the United States, this iconic San Francisco spot was built in 1924. Imagine a pool measuring a whopping 1,000 by 150 feet. It held an incredible 6.5 million gallons of water, making it a true aquatic giant. With the capacity to accommodate up to 10,000 swimmers at once, Fleischhacker Pool was the place to be for sun-seekers and water lovers alike. Families flocked there, enjoying sunny days splashing around in its massive waters. The pool wasn't just a swimming facility, it was a vibrant social hub where friends gathered, children played, and memories were made. Although it no longer operates, its legacy lives on, reminding us of a time when public pools were cherished community spaces. What stories could the waters of Fleischhacker tell if they could talk? Guess what really drives Mayan creation myths? In Mayan mythology, the story of human creation is as unique as the people themselves. According to this captivating tradition, after failed attempts to create humans from mud and wood, the gods turned to a more sacred resource: corn. This reflects the importance of corn, or maize in Mayan culture, where it symbolizes life, sustenance, and spiritual connection. The belief suggests that every person is essentially a living embodiment of corn, highlighting the deep respect they held for this nourishing plant. Mayans harvested corn not just for food, but also used it in rituals, games, and even in sacred offerings. They viewed corn as a gift from the gods, directly linking it to their identity and existence. So next time you enjoy a tasty corn dish, remember, in the eyes of the ancient Mayans, you're part of something truly sacred. Did you know Jared Leto once dated Cameron Diaz? In the 1990s, this Hollywood couple captured headlines and fans' hearts. Engaged for a while, they were often spotted together, enjoying the vibrant nightlife and creative scene of Los Angeles. Despite their high-profile romance, their relationship faced challenges that ultimately led to its end. However, both actors didn't let their breakup hinder their careers. Jared Leto transformed into a multifaceted star, winning an Academy Award for his role in Dallas Buyers Club, while Cameron Diaz became a beloved actress known for her roles in blockbuster hits such as There's Something About Mary and Charlie's Angels. Their individual journeys highlight how even the most public romances can come to an end, yet both can continue to shine in their careers. Their story reminds us that life goes on and success can be achieved after heartbreak. Here's what actually happens when you run in circles. A Chinese emperor found himself in a life-or-death situation when an assassin launched a surprise attack. Instead of fleeing or confronting the threat head-on, this clever emperor did something unexpected. He ran in circles around a pillar for 2 whole hours. While the assassin initially had the advantage, he quickly grew exhausted, trying to keep pace with the emperor's frantic movement. Ironically, by the end of this unusual chase, the assassin decided to give up and left, perhaps bewildered by the emperor's unconventional strategy. But what's truly fascinating is that the emperor chose not to press charges against his would-be killer. It seems he appreciated the humor in the bizarre situation. This story highlights not just the emperor's quick thinking, but also the unexpected twists life can throw our way. How would you react in such a predicament? Have you ever heard of the Academy Awards of Merit? This fascinating term, which once referred to what we now know as the Oscars, dates back to the very first awards ceremony held in 1929. Designed to honor outstanding achievements in the film industry, the Academy Awards celebrated excellence across various categories, from acting to scriptwriting. The name Awards of Merit highlighted the quality and skill involved in filmmaking, setting a high standard for all nominees. Over time, the title evolved into the Oscars, a more catchy name that has become synonymous with cinematic success and glamour. The ceremony itself has grown immensely, now attracting millions of viewers worldwide each year. From stunning red carpets to emotional acceptance speeches, the Oscars celebrate not just talent, but also the power of storytelling in cinema. It's a night where dreams come true. Isn't that exciting? Is it really true that Rihanna promotes Barbados tourism? Absolutely. As a proud native of this beautiful Caribbean island, Rihanna has taken on the role of cultural and tourism ambassador, showcasing the rich history and vibrant attractions of Barbados to the world. Through her global fame, she highlights the island's stunning beaches, delicious cuisine, and lively festivals, encouraging fans and tourists alike to visit. Rihanna often shares her love for Barbados through social media, showcasing local artisans, culinary delights, and cultural events. Her efforts boost not just tourism, but also the island's economy and cultural pride. By positioning herself as a sparkling representative, Rihanna helps to preserve Barbadian traditions while inviting everyone to experience the beauty and warmth of her homeland. So whether through her music or her online presence, she's constantly shining a spotlight on the treasures of Barbados. Believe it or not, they stole a whole bridge. In 2012, a gang in the Czech Republic pulled off a heist that left many scratching their heads. This daring group managed to take an entire 10-ton metal bridge right out of its spot. Their plan? To sell the stolen metal for scrap, which might sound bizarre but reflects a growing trend in metal theft. This audacious act happened in the town of Břeclav, where the bridge had stood for years, connecting people and places. The thieves apparently used a crane to lift the bridge, which raises lots of questions about how they pulled this off without anyone noticing. Thankfully, authorities caught on, and the gang members faced serious consequences. This incident highlighted the ongoing issue of metal theft, reminding us that even everyday structures are at risk in a world where scrap value can drive criminals to outrageous extremes. What if I told you yawning cools your brain? That's right. When you yawn, you take in a big breath of air, and this deep intake can actually help lower the temperature of your brain. This cooling effect is important because a cooler brain can lead to improved alertness and cognitive function. Imagine sitting in a boring lecture or feeling sleepy at your desk. A good yawn might just refresh your mind. Not only does it bring in oxygen, but it also helps to regulate your body's temperature. So the next time you find yourself yawning, especially during a dull moment, remember that it's your brain's way of saying it needs a little boost. Instead of just being a sign of tiredness, yawning plays a key role in helping you feel more awake and focused. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies have such clever ways of keeping us sharp? Let's uncover the truth about Palma del Rio oranges. This charming town in southern Spain is the world's top producer of oranges, and its success is no accident. The region boasts a Mediterranean climate, which means plenty of warm, sunny days are perfect for growing citrus fruits. With mild winters and hot summers, Palma del Rio provides the ideal weather conditions for oranges to ripen to perfection. Additionally, the fertile soil enriches the land, allowing orange trees to thrive and produce an impressive yield each year. Farmers in this area have mastered the art of orange cultivation over generations, using sustainable practices to ensure high-quality fruit. The oranges from Palma del Rio are not just any oranges. They are renowned for their sweet taste and juicy texture, making them popular both in Spain and around the world. Many local businesses also benefit from the booming orange industry, contributing to the economic vitality of the town. So next time you enjoy a delicious orange, think of Palma del Rio and the hard work behind every juicy bite. Is it really true that skin regenerates every month? Yes, it's fascinating. Our skin is constantly renewing itself, shedding old cells and replacing them with new ones. This process takes about 28 days, giving us a fresh layer of skin on a regular basis. The outermost layer, called the epidermis, is composed of cells that die off and are sloughed away, making way for cells from deeper layers. This renewal is important not just for aesthetics, but also for health, as it helps to protect our bodies from infection and injury. Factors like age, diet, and hydration can affect how quickly this regeneration happens. For instance, younger people often experience faster skin turnover, while those who are older may notice it's a bit slower. This is why skincare routines often emphasize regular exfoliation and hydration to support skin health. So the next time you look in the mirror, remember that your skin is a dynamic organ, working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep you looking and feeling great. Is it really true that Donald Duck has a full name? Many people recognize Donald Duck as one of Disney's most beloved characters, but few know that his full name is Donald Fontal Roy Duck. This quirky name reflects the playful spirit of the character himself. Created in 1934, Donald quickly became a star in the animated world, known for his distinctive voice and amusing antics. He often finds himself in comedic misadventures, showcasing his fiery temper and determination. The name Fontal adds a unique twist, hinting at the fun and creativity behind Disney's character design. Disney characters frequently have elaborate backstories, and Donald is no exception. He has a rich history that includes friendships with Mickey Mouse and Goofy, as well as a famous rivalry with his cousin, Gladstone Gander. Whether you're watching classic cartoons or newer adventures, Donald Duck's charm and humor continue to entertain audiences worldwide. So the next time you see Donald on screen, remember that there's much more to this iconic duck than meets the eye. Dive into the delicious world of black sapote. This unique fruit, often called the chocolate pudding fruit, is truly a treat for your taste buds. Native to Central and South America, black sapote has a rich, creamy texture that resembles chocolate pudding, making it a favorite among dessert lovers. When ripe, its dark green skin transforms to a deep brown, revealing sweet, custard-like flesh inside. Its taste is naturally sweet, reminiscent of cocoa, and it's packed with nutrients like vitamin C and fiber, giving you a healthy twist on dessert. Many people enjoy it fresh, but it can also be blended into smoothies or used in pies and cakes. This delightful fruit grows on evergreen trees and thrives in warm climates, attracting attention for its unique flavor and versatility in recipes. Whether you're a fruit enthusiast or simply looking to try something new, black sapote is an incredible find that bridges the gap between healthy eating and indulgent flavors. Have you ever tasted anything quite like it? This might surprise you, Heineken's beer bottle for buildings. In the 1960s, Alfred Heineken introduced the Wobo, a clever, reusable beer bottle that served a dual purpose. While enjoying a visit to the sunny island of Curaçao, Heineken saw an alarming number of discarded bottles littering the landscape, alongside a significant shortage of construction materials. Inspired by this, he designed the Wobo, which could be used not just for drinking, but also as a building block. The Wobo's unique shape allowed it to fit together like bricks, providing a sustainable solution to two problems at once: reducing waste and offering an innovative resource for construction. Imagine a building made from thousands of what would have been trash. This forward-thinking idea not only showcased Heineken's creativity, but also highlighted a growing awareness of environmental issues long before they became mainstream. Although the Wobo didn't take off as he hoped, it remains a remarkable example of resourcefulness and ingenuity in addressing challenges. How cool is that? What if I told you about Cairo's ancient treasures? The National Museum of Antiquities in Cairo stands out as the world's foremost collection of ancient Egyptian artifacts. This incredible museum houses over 120,000 items, showcasing the rich history, culture, and beliefs of one of humanity's oldest civilizations. From stunning mummies to golden jewelry and intricate sculptures, each piece tells a story that connects us to the past. The famous Tutankhamun exhibit draws visitors from around the globe, displaying treasures that reveal the splendor of ancient Egypt. As you wander through its halls, you'll see how ancient Egyptians lived, worshipped, and interacted with their environment. With its vast array of artifacts, the museum not only preserves history, but also ignites curiosity and wonder about the world that once was. Isn't it fascinating to think about what these treasures can teach us about our own lives today? Did you know Australia was once called New Holland? This might surprise you, but European explorers and mapmakers initially referred to the vast land of Australia as New Holland. This name was used for quite some time as these explorers navigated the unknown waters and charted the coastlines in the 17th and 18th centuries. However, in 1824, a significant change took place when the name was officially altered to Australia. This new name came from the Latin word australis, which means southern, highlighting the country's position in the southern hemisphere. The shift in naming was more than just a change of title. It represented a growing recognition of the rich culture and diverse landscapes of the continent. From stunning beaches to sprawling deserts, Australia is anything but a simple landmass. While New Holland reflected a European perspective, Australia embraces the unique identity and heritage that its indigenous peoples have cherished for thousands of years. Isn't it amazing how names can reflect our history and evolution as a society? What if I told you taxis speak 60 languages? In New York City, the bustling streets are not only filled with yellow cabs, but also a vibrant tapestry of languages. Taxi drivers from all over the world bring their unique backgrounds and stories to this iconic city, creating a rich cultural experience. With around 60 different languages spoken, you might hop into a cab where the driver chats in Spanish, Mandarin, Russian, or even Arabic. This diversity mirrors the melting pot nature of New York, where people from countless cultures converge. Each ride can turn into a mini language lesson or a glimpse into another way of life. As you navigate through the city, you're not just traveling to your destination, you're also connecting with a world of voices that adds to the charm and excitement of urban life. Isn't it amazing how language reveals the heart of a city? Discover the mystery of Percy Fawcett's Lost City of Z. In the early 20th century, explorer Percy Fawcett grew convinced that an ancient, advanced civilization thrived somewhere deep in the Amazon rainforest. This notion sparked his adventurous spirit, leading him to embark on a daring expedition in 1925, aiming to uncover what he named the Lost City of Z. Fawcett and his team set out filled with excitement, yet their journey took a dark turn when they suddenly vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of intrigue that persists to this day. Despite numerous searches and theories, both Fawcett and the Lost City remain elusive, captivating historians, adventurers, and curious minds alike. Was the city a fantasy born from legend, or did it once exist and is simply waiting to be discovered? Even today, the rainforest holds its secrets, urging explorers to dive deeper into its enchanting depths. Let's uncover the truth about oak trees. Did you know they have something called mast years? During these special years, oak trees burst into life by producing an abundance of acorns, their delicious seeds. This phenomenon isn't just a random act of nature. It plays a crucial role in the ecosystem. After a plentiful mast year, we often see a drop in the number of acorns in lean years, which can really impact animals like squirrels, deer, and birds that depend on these tasty treats for food. When there are fewer acorns, these animals might struggle to find enough to eat, leading to a decline in their populations. However, after the lean years, the next mast year means a fresh start. With so many acorns around, more of them are likely to survive, helping forests thrive and grow. Isn't it amazing how oak trees support both wildlife and the environment? Did you know tomatoes were once linked to werewolves? In the 16th century, the strange belief that eating tomatoes could trigger transformations into werewolves was quite popular among Europeans. This odd idea shows just how deeply superstitions and fears about food were rooted in society back then. Tomatoes, which were introduced to Europe from the Americas, were often surrounded by suspicion. People thought they were poisonous, leading to fears of illness or even curses. The association with werewolves might sound bizarre today, but it reflects a time when folklore played a significant role in explaining mysteries of nature. As European culture evolved, tomatoes eventually gained popularity in cooking, shedding those spooky associations. Yet it's fascinating to think about how a simple fruit could once evoke such wild imaginations and fears. What other surprising historical beliefs might we uncover about our food?